So, one of the things I wanted to ask you is why do you think you are so hesitant or resistant to the idea of doing this kind of stuff, putting yourself out there on YouTube or on social media? What's your resistance there?
I think there's a few things. One is I'm private. The second one would probably be judgment, afraid of being judged and criticized. There is a lot of body positivity and beautiful quotes and inspiring people out there. Like I follow people and I love podcasts, but I don't have any desire to put myself out there because I think people get really caught up in appearances. I can see how people get swept along, and I know myself, especially my past self, and I still do struggle with caring about other people's opinions of myself. And I think social media is a dangerous place for me. I think that it would...
it magnifies those things that you're describing, right? Those things about you. So here are my thoughts. I agree with you. Obviously, I think social media can be toxic, but as you said, there's also lots of value in it if you use it correctly, right? So it's a tool. And if you use it to gossip or post thirst traps of yourself or whatever, then that's where the toxicity comes in. But if you use it to share inspiring quotes or to create podcasts that potentially can help or entertain people, at least bring laughter to their lives, then all of a sudden the tool of social media becomes valuable and positive. One of the things that I want to do with this channel and with you is to be the opposite of an influencer. You know how there's these like social media influencers and they're out there like showing like the best parts of their lives and then like stuffing everything away so that you get this like
highlight reel.
Yeah. And I want to be able to show people reality through this channel. Like I want people to see the truth. I want people to see glimpses of reality. When we're on the stream and we're talking and we're looking at videos together or listening to podcasts together and commenting on them, it's like people are going to get the truth. It's not going to be fake, right? And I think authenticity is definitely lacking today in the world in general. And so I think it's really important for people like us to do what we're doing right now, which is jumping on and just being real. No script, no bullshit, no Photoshop, no filters, sweaty fucking forehead.
Salty skin.
Just the way we are, and that's the way it is, right? There isn't a lot of that out there, or maybe none
it's
of it
out there. I just haven't stumbled upon it. My goal is just to be with you and make you happy, because as we already said earlier, I would not be here otherwise.
Really?
Yeah, baby.
You don't have any other goals? You're just doing this to make me happy?
Maybe I'll have goals in the future, but right now I'm just
What about personal goals? Like I know one of your mantras is find the fear, lean into it, and level up. Would you say that there's a bit of fear around what we're doing right now? So is there any personal growth in this, in the sense of pushing yourself?
Yeah. I feel like you can grow in everything you do and everything you experience. So yes, I know, and that's again why I'm here too. But I would never have chosen this if it weren't for you. But yes, find the fear, lean into it, level up. I don't want to be on camera. I don't want people to listen to me talking unless I'm with them. I'm very much I like being with people. I like to be able to look into your eyes, give you a hug, smell your hair if I'm really feeling like it, like as if I were in person, it's okay. We can turn it into a fun joke, but online it's very different. It's a different world. And because I have been kind of on the sidelines of it, it is scary. This is scary. I was very nervous when we first started this. Like, can you tell I was like super stiff?
But how do you feel now?
I feel better, but
there's 3 people watching.
I'm also trying not to like look in that direction. So yeah, what's your goal for this?
See, that's the most cute goal ever.
Oh my God. Thanks. You.
I find that there's a lot of people out there, especially online, who are lonely and isolated and disconnected. And one of my goals is to just be here for people, anybody who wants to come in and chat and connect and know that there's someone out there, me, who cares, who is here to listen, and who genuinely wants to help however I can, if I can. So that's one of my goals, is to be here for people, because I know there's people out there who are hurting, who feel like they have no one, who feel like they're just, there's nothing good in life. And if I can connect with some of those people and be there for them, I think that's probably my number one goal. Spread some positive energy, because there's a severe lack of that, it seems, right now.
Mm-hmm.
I do think that there's a lot of change and a lot of instability in the world. And so if we can bring a perspective that is balanced and more holistic, and that helps people see things differently than they're seeing them now, I think that has immense value. I guess maybe representing the center in this time of extremes, like maybe that's part of it too. There are no opposites. It's just all one, right?
You can't have one without the other.
The only way you can see that is from the center.
Yeah. You also see the value in both sides from the center. I think, and that I think is the biggest thing that's missing when people take sides and then they criticize the other, is that just because that doesn't work for you doesn't mean it can't work for someone else. You see things more clearly when you get both perspectives.
Yeah. And you can, and once again, not to repeat this point too many times, but you can't see both perspectives clearly unless you're somewhere near the center, right?